reset it. And then I'm gonna reset the Hi-Fi Rush music just so we can listen to more Hi-Fi Rush stuff. Bro, Hi-Fi Rush is so fucking good. I cannot believe that Bethesda really fumbled the whole Tango Gameworks thing. It's so stupid. Like, every time I think about how badly they screwed that up, I get so angry. Because how do you mess up something that... I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. That's also kind of why I'm thinking that, like, Xbox... I don't know if they have one more console generation in them or if they're just gonna stick solely to, like they're gonna be like a Sega, you know? Like, they're just gonna make games and not consoles. I don't know. How many people buy an Xbox? Like, how many people have Xboxes in comparison to PlayStations? Because I feel like the PS5 like completely just shattered the console sales like 2 generations in a row. And I'm not including Nintendo in that, but I'm pretty sure that Nintendo is number 1. Yeah, so I'm borrowing my sister's Xbox One for my Ninja Gaiden playthrough, by the way. So just because I bought Black and 2 on Xbox and then Xbox 360, but I found out that if you play the games on Xbox One, then they're going to be upscaled even if you have a disc version of it. So that's why I just decided to get physical copies of both, because they were at my local game store and they were cheaper than just buying the games digitally. So Xbox is becoming the next Sega. Who cares? That's basically what I was just talking about. Like, Xbox is, I feel like, slowly but surely becoming the next Sega, where they're just going to stop making consoles and just make games. Especially because they've acquired all of these other studios and whatnot. Like, they already have, like, Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass. Like, I feel like that would just be the next logical thing. But I mean, I'm also not an Xbox person either, so that's the other thing too. Is just like, you know, I'm more the fact that Xbox and Microsoft like also just puts their games on PC day one anyways. I feel like it would just make more logical sense to just continuously investing in that instead of a console. Because I don't know, like I could just not know anything, because I feel like even then the sales of Xbox would still be enough to warrant making consoles. But I don't know. I could just be talking out of my ass. But good thing it's on the 360. The game's frame still drops most of the time. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to play it on my Xbox, or on a Xbox One, because I heard that it would just be a better experience anyways. Like, it's like playing Switch games on the Switch too. It's just overall better hardware, and it'll just run better. So the next logical thing would be a Sega versus Xbox fighting game. We need more crossover fighting games, like modern new crossover fighting games. I feel like that's what the world is missing right now. And the price. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, Reaping, the price increase on the Xbox hardware is so unwarranted. Like, it really is. Like, they, you know, as time goes on, the value on things should decrease. You know, unless it's like a rare delisted, like, whatever, right? Then maybe the price can stay the same. But there are so many Xboxes still out in the wild. The fact that they are raising the prices on all Xbox hardware, as well as new games going from $70 to $80, is stupid. So, whatever. Joker, you didn't miss anything. I'm just rambling. We got about 5 minutes until the showcase starts. Also, hello everyone on YouTube. I hope you guys are doing well today. Unlike Legendary Dark Knight mode in DMC4 and DMC5, where the enemies are... Fair enough. Halo-related news. Did they cancel the Halo TV show? I feel like they canceled the Halo TV show, and I'm just not remembering it. They did. Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I heard that... I can't even remember if they made a second season. I just remember the first season came out, and everyone thought it was terrible. So... Alright, you guys are probably gonna... Wait, you guys are gonna be hit with an ad break when the show starts. What the hell? Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. So yeah. So to like kind of catch everyone up on what I was talking about earlier, I am very torn on if I want to start playing Resident Evil games right now, or if I want to play Ninja Gaiden right now. I don't know which one I want to play first, because right now Resident Evil got announced and it's super hype, but Ninja Gaiden is going to be closer. And I don't know which one to start. I feel like I should wait. You want to know what's funny too? I bought Superman Returns on the Xbox 360 because I was planning on playing a Superman game to celebrate Superman, like the movie releasing. And my original plan was to make a review of like every single Superman game and rank them on a tier list. I was planning on making one of those videos, but for Superman games. And then I got so busy these past couple months with other projects and other just things that I was doing that I didn't get a chance to play a single Superman game. It's already June. There's no way I'm going to be able to play all of the Superman games that I wanted to play and like get them out in time. As well as the video on top of the live action Superman rankings, rankings that I want to do for the live action suits. And then we have Ninja Gaiden coming out, and now we have Resident Evil coming out, and I am just so so tired. And I don't know what to do. Makes me I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's like it makes me genuinely want to just be like, fuck my full-time job, just quit and then just catch up on all this shit and then just get a new job. It's better to go for the big project first, which is Resident Evil. Okay, so here is going to be my my ask then, if I may. I have played remake, 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 remake, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Those are all the Resident Evil games that I have played. I need a list of all of the Resident Evil games that I missed and play those. And then once February comes around, I will make my big ass Resident Evil video, or I'll make a big ass Resident Evil video. How about that? No one is rushing you. Please don't create unnecessary stress for yourself. I'm rushing me. I'm the one that's creating my own stress, and that's really what it is. Code Veronica, Outbreak. Is that seriously it? Those are the only ones. Wait, what about like freaking what's it called? Not Outbreak. Which one am I talking about? Like Umbrella Corps? Yeah, Umbrella Corps. Hold on. I'm literally gonna take a picture of this. Don't think I haven't forgotten about the DMC taunt rankings video. I think I'm gonna have to wait until DMC season 2. Because at this point, I am just so... Don't worry on Umbrella Corps. I have to play it anyway, so literally just so I can say, this game is ass D tier. Like that's the only reason why I have to play it, Reaping, is so I could be like, this game is dog shit. D tier. Next. It was literally my whole reason for playing freaking Sonic Free Riders. I knew the game was gonna go on F, but I had to play it anyways just so I could talk about it.
I care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate
Oh, I know you're messing with me. I was just giving a serious answer for the people who take that stuff seriously.
Mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can.
Are there any other games that I'm missing in that case? Oh, I'm missing Zero.
The Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need.
Which I have. I have RE0.
What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing.
I'm gonna take another picture.
That threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Is this BioShock?
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
If Ninja Gaiden 4 Shadow drops, even a demo, I will be very happy. But also, like, dog. Nah, not BioShock. May the odds be ever in your favor. That's ironic because Amanda's watching the Hunger Games right now. That's funny. Yeah, you just finished it. That's funny. It feels too cartoonish. It just like the general vibes of it makes it feel like a cartoonish BioShock, so that's why I was saying that. Oh.
An adventure made for
Outer Worlds, okay.
Capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
We're not watching that, by the way. I have no interest in Outer Worlds 2, so I'm just not watching it. I hope you guys can understand.
World premiere.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
Bro, fucking same, dog. Oh, this is that that one game that has the Morty voice actor. Yeah, High on Life, yeah. Oh my god. If I don't think that this is those are in-game graphics, but like the cinematics look crazy on this. So, would this be going on Xbox first and then it goes everywhere else? Probably.
They're barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
You can tell me it's the same game from before, and I'd believe it. Yeah, High on Life too. Oh, so it's coming everywhere. You know, it's so odd seeing a PlayStation logo in an Xbox showcase.
World premiere.
Also, can I just say, I appreciate that it's not like a Summer Game Fest show where it's like, hey guys, it's Randy Pitchford and I'm here to talk about video games. Do you like video games? And instead it's just boom, trailer, 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 trailer. Yo, what's up, Bosap? How you doing? Yeah, when was the last time we got a Halo game, actually? That was Halo Infinite. And that was definitely more than, like, 4 years ago. There's no way it was 2018. That's even longer than I thought, if it was. Because I thought Halo Infinite was like 2021. Or maybe it just came to PC on 2020, 2021. Ooh, Plague's Tale. Someone called it. Oh no, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh no! No, they're not. Oh my god, can they? No! Enough! Stop trying to copy the Switch. It's not gonna work. Jesus Christ, did they not learn from fucking... Oh my god. Bro, why would anyone want this? Because, like, this is even worse because you could just get a Stream Deck and then it's basically going to be what would be a better version of this. I think the impulse triggers is the only thing that has my detention. No, it's not an Xbox. This is not an Xbox. It is. It's just a Switch.
For Christmas this year.
At Xbox, we
it's just a fucking. Oh my god. It's okay. At least it's better than the freaking PlayStation Switch because the PlayStation Switch is just freaking oh my god. It's just like cloud gaming.
So what's next?
But with this, at least you can put shit on it.
Our next step is to
unify your
gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed.
I was thinking of something different. You're right. It was 2021. I remember it being around that time frame because that's when I made a TikTok about it. That I was like, it's so wrong that I'm able to play Halo with a PlayStation controller.
On this Xbox,
got bored watching the actual showcase, so I'm hoping you can make it interesting. That's why I love doing these streams because we're just chilling, we're hanging out, we're vibing, and I just bitch about things like that. That's so stupid.
Every new game you see in today's show will be playable.
Yo, Sasuke, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen.
Yo, it's Jace's birthday today? It's actually my birthday today, but the Xbox Switch is more important, I guess.
Or any Windows handheld.
Jace, happy birthday.
Xbox experience.
Happy birthday, Jace. I hope you have a great birthday today, and I hope that I can do whatever I can to make it more entertaining.
Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass, with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all.
So this
every
is
day to make
very
this vision
unrelated,
real.
but
It all comes back to
that
the
is an ugly ass
from Dead
shirt.
to Rights on the original Xbox to Armor Core 6. Our
Like
relationship
there's a
with
lot
fans
of
and
cool
fans has
Xbox
stood
related
the test
shirts
of
that you
time.
could wear.
We both
But
believe
I just think that
bring
that's a
amazing
really
experiences
ugly
to
looking
players
shirt.
around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I'm just in a sour mood today. I feel like my brain is now on Resident Evil 9 hype train that I'm like, what could you possibly show me that's gonna be better than Resident Evil 9 hype? Oh my god, what is that frame rate
Monsters
stutter?
have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest,
Should be wearing an I Heart Leon
came out
shirt.
into the light.
Oh my gosh, you know. Okay, actually, so here's another question, Reaping. What order should I play those spin-off games in? Should I start with 0 and then should it be 0 Outbreak Code for, like, you know what I mean? Like what would the order be?
Mindless, docile cattle. Not me though.
What would a good order be? I feel like I need to start with 0 for sure.
But I became something else.
And then I also need to play OG. Take 0 Outbreak Code Veronica Revelations. I'm imagining, yeah. Outbreak Code Veronica. Up.
Trapped between the two worlds.
So what is Dead Aim? I'm blanking on Dead Aim. Is Dead Aim the one where there was a character that got amnesia and then Leon came in and he was like, hey buddy, I think you have amnesia, bro. And he was like, oh shit, you're right. No, that's Survivor. So I don't need to play Survivor? Oh my lord. I'm also very curious on if I actually would be able to beat all of those games in one day. Like a day per game, basically.
World premiere.
Holy shit, I did just realize something though. The first week of July, I'm basically going to be off the entire week. So I may actually use that day I saw a Mario pipe and I was thinking there's no fucking way. So, but Super Meat Boy, damn. 3D platformer Super Meat Boy. Dog, they made me nervous because I saw what looked like a Mario pipe and I was like, huh? Oh, this looks dope as hell. What's Meat Boy about? From my understanding, Super Meat Boy is Cuphead, but as a 3D platformer. It's hard as shit.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Yeah, I think this is their answer to Astrobot now. That's what I was also gonna say. Imagine if they introduced Doom 4. That would be really funny. I actually feel like we would get Doom DLC here, right?
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Oh! Oh yeah! All right, here's the Ninja Gaiden. Here's Ninja Gaiden.
My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Here we go. This is the series that I'm going to be playing over the summer.
Dragon free has its consequences.
Oh my god, this... I haven't seen a Ninja Gaiden trailer since the first one. Oh, there's Ryu.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh my god, the action looks so cool. So, again, is this different from what Ninja Gaiden action is normally like because it's platinum? Or is this roughly in the same ballpark? Oh, no worries, creepy. What's Ninja Gaiden about? I still haven't played any of the Ninja Gaidens yet, so I don't really know what the story is about. But that's why I'm looking forward to playing this over the summer. But like I was saying, the first week of July, I have off, so I may just... Okay, so it is late October, thank God. So that's why I was saying, instead of like using that week to like do video editing or whatever, I may just be like, you know what, like, boom, I'm just gonna like stream like one game one day, another game, like I might do that, or I might do something similar. Ninja Gaiden before Platinum was a bit more stiff.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
I heard this game was really good.
This is where it starts.
And I think that's Troy Baker as Indiana Jones, if I'm not
Beneath
mistaken.
the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic.
So I'm just imagining that this is
Bring it
DLC.
back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Yeah, Troy. I will say this. I think that Troy Baker, at least now, has way more range than Nolan North. Mainly because you can usually tell when Nolan North is voicing a character, unless it's like Deadpool. But you can still tell when it's Nolan North voicing him. But I feel like in general, Nolan North is played... Like, when he talks, or he does a voice role, it's just Nolan North. But with Troy Baker, I feel like he just has so much more range.
World premiere.
You act like two legends can't coexist. No, they can. I was just saying, in comparison to Nolan North, because those two typically get compared. Like, it's typically like a thing that I've talked about before is like what I call the iconic voice actor problem, which is you can typically tell who the voice actor is just based on generally how they sound, because that's just their voice. They just sound that way, you know? Like Yuri Lowenthal, it for me is a big example now. Like, it's usually really easy to tell when Yuri Lowenthal is voicing a character. But even in like Marvel Rivals, I knew immediately that Nolan North was voicing Rocket Raccoon. But if you had not told me, like if I didn't know otherwise, I would have thought that that was Harrison Ford and not Troy Baker. Another Souls-like. At least they didn't directly announce it as a Souls-like this time, so I could stay in the stream. You should play the first Indiana Jones game on PS5. You mean like the new one that just came out? Honestly, I'm not really an Indiana Jones guy though. So, but I think the other problem with me too is that it boils down to the whole games are becoming too expensive thing. Because so many games now I want to play, like Ninja Gaiden, for example, right? Like, I bought Black, I think, for 15-ish, give or take, and then 2 for 20. And then I need to buy the Master Collection, which is on sale right now, for another 20. So in total, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting 5 games for about like $50 or so, which is awesome. But Indiana Jones is a $70 game. Discounted would probably be like, what, like 40? Same thing with like 007. I eventually want to get 007. That's going to be another, so like, it's just, that's just kind of where like it boils down to, basically. The only reason I was able to play Doom was because I got the key for it, which was awesome. But realistically speaking, that's the only way I was able to play Doom right now. But I did see that all of the Doom games are on sale, whether it's through the anthology series or just on the PlayStation Marketplace. So what I'm gonna do is I have to do a calculation of how much it would cost to just buy all of the games on PlayStation versus the anthology collection, and then I'm gonna buy one of those two.
They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall, yes, sir. Built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile. Go on. With a mustache.
That game looked too good to be a Souls-like.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
Do you think they could show DMZ6? There's a possibility they could, but honestly, Capcom has so many other announcements and stuff on their plate that I feel like announcing a DMC6 would be, I don't know. I just feel like DMC6 wouldn't be in the cards right now because they're doing so many other things right now. That's just me, though.
I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me?
Anthology is just 28 on the PS Store? Really? Because on Amazon, I think it was around 45, but that also included the big fucking gun.
Care to say to Errol?
So that's why I was thinking about getting it just for that, because I know it's. Let me actually, you know what? Let me look it up real fast.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets.
Yeah, so the Doom Anthology right now on PS5 is $48, but that includes the BFG and the Steelbook that comes with the digital code, which I don't necessarily care about getting one way or the other, but that's why I wanted to see.
Takes care of its own.
But if I look at the PlayStation Store right now, my watch, so
Them's in charge.
I gotta get that.
They don't keep order, they keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
Also,
that's why it pays to be clever.
I'm not happy with PlayStation right now with their with what they're doing with the PlayStation Stars thing. Did you guys hear that?
End a few arguments.
Doom Anthology.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can
So
history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys.
for some reason I don't see the Doom Anthology as a collection on PlayStation. I just see Doom Eternal for 20.
Bring the chaos to a crawl.
Or sorry, for 10, excuse me. Doom and Doom 2 is 10. Doom 3 is... Actually, hold on, let me see.
We can change the world as we know it.
So 10 plus 10 is 20.
One choice at
24.
And I can even go
29.
To change the future.
Okay, so if I bought everything separately on PlayStation, it would be about $34. So for an extra $15, I would get the BFG. I don't know if this is a hot take, but this style of game doesn't appeal to me. Honestly, I'm kind of the same way, to be honest. It's considered an edition of Doom Eternal. Okay. I will take a look.
Now let me alone and piss off.
That was very nice. So if I go to Doom Eternal and I go to Doom
Our
Anthology.
creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning.
Is that going to include all the DLC too?
Critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom: The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4,
Doom,
Vessel
Doom
of
2,
Hatred
Doom
from
64.
Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox.
It's Doom Eternal Deluxe
All of our
Edition.
teams across Xbox first party are shipping their most played
But hey, for
games
28
ever,
bucks,
and they're
fuck
also
yeah.
delivering more content.
Yeah, let me
From original single-player experiences to vast.
yeah, let me select
online
this.
worlds, our teams
Add
are
to my cart.
empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how.
Thank you so much for that,
they
Jace.
play
I
the
will
games our teams make.
investigate.
So of course,
Because then that basically
our games
means
will
the
be
BFG would be
available
20 bucks.
Day one in Game Pass.
But it's all. I also heard it's not very big
For
too.
both
So
Xbox
like,
consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere.
I don't know.
On behalf of our creative
I don't know if it'd be
teams,
worth it.
Thank you.
Maybe
These
not.
experiences don't stop.
The games are so interesting that you spend more time talking about Doom prices instead of the game. I'm not even joking, Sasuke. That's literally what a majority of these types of streams are about. I just sit here and yap, and then if something if something catches my attention, I'm like, oh hey, that's cool. But typically, this is what happens.
Gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed,
oh my god,
to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October.
I hope that by the time that 2026 happens, I never have to hear fucking Chicken Jockey ever again.
This year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct, but until then, let's take a look.
World premiere. Chicken Jockey on my screen again is crazy.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Is that fucking He-Man?
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
They should stream this with Doom gameplay running on the side to keep your attention. That is actually what I should do. I should have this half of the screen. I should cut the screen in half. The top half is this and the bottom half is Doom.
Left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the four teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr.
Movie of the year the same way Madam Web is the best Marvel movie. That's true. You know, I feel like the Minecraft movie is like, you know, like a good kids film that's pretty much made just to have your child's attention. Oh my god, is this copyrighted music? God damn it. Alright. Yeah, exactly, Lily. The Temple Run gameplay. Or, there's another one, too. It's Temple Run, and there's, it's like, oh my god, what is it? It's not Jetpack Joyride, it's like Rocket something. Yo, Bobster Master, thank you so much for the tip. Just wanted to say you're amazing, love your vids. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me. You would love a remaster of DMC3. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to a remaster of DMC3. Or like a remaster of DMC3 in the same way that like Ninja Gaiden Black or Ninja Gaiden 2 Black was like a remaster, not a remake, but like a remastered remake basically. Just keep the gameplay the same but update the graphics to like an insane degree. Yeah, okay, yeah, Zach said it was Subway Surfers, yeah.
Predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
If you want bad takes, someone told me they found DMC2 more fun to play than the reboot. You want to know what's funny, Joker? Zero made so he pinged in his Discord that he was taking submissions for DMC hot takes. So I submitted my hot take to him about DMC2, and he included it in his video. So you guys should definitely check that out. It's under it's like a clickbaity title. It's like DMC4 is it's something like DMC4 is overrated or bad or something, and mine is the second take where I talk about DMC2. But I cooked with that with what I said, I will say. And also, Neff, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
They seem to act more consistent.
Nero Devil Trigger theme is better than Bury the Light. I can see that though. Is this just not Space Resident Evil?
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
Yeah. That is a good point. Ugh. .808 is sitting here judging the Bethesda. What it was called? Good Smile Company. Oh my god, Bobster, thank you so much for the other $2. I appreciate it. Which game has a better soundtrack, Doom or DMC? I'm always gonna have a bias towards DMC, but the Doom 2016 soundtrack, from what I've heard, is also really good. Is that Umbreon? No, that's 808 from Hi-Fi Rush.
Breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
People usually keep them in the box. Do they really?
Ariane.
Then maybe I will keep 808 in the box.
World to save mankind.
But I also want to pose them, and like the cool like cat poses. You know what I need? I also need a. They need to make a Chai figure. I think that's what they need. If they had a Chai from Hi-Fi Rush figure, I'd buy that in an instant too. I feel like I have listened to that. But yeah, that's my answer right now. Because right now I only have experience with just passively listening to Doom on Spotify. And then Doom Eternal. But I know that the Doom 2016 track is like next level shit. Yeah, typically I don't keep my collections in the boxes either, but I do keep the boxes just in case. Like Like, I've unboxed every single one of my Hot Toys, but they're just in museum poses because I have nowhere else to put them other than that shelf right there. But once I get an actual display shelf, I want to put them in more dynamic poses that look cool. I forgot Death Stranding 2 is really soon. Might grab that. True. Oh wait, I just realized something, Reaping. The second that I mentioned Death Stranding 2, look at what happened to Shadow the Hedgehog. He just fell over. He falls over at the mere mention of a Hideo Kojima game. Shadow. Oh my god, I almost fell.
World premiere.
Oh my god, I got a big Shadow. Shadow.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock.
There we go.
Having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations. Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Yeah, because I have a lot of display shelves for, like, you know, like just putting stuff in and then putting the stuff on top, like my Hot Toys and other figurines and whatever. But I want a glass display shelf so that way, like, no dust and shit gets in it.
Your wish I'll command here at the grave.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
I am very...
So, my father was renovating the
very disinterested in what this game is about. I'm not gonna... I don't say this in a mean way,
You have his power.
but this feels like an Amanda game.
You seem like a good man.
I feel like Amanda would get a lot of satisfaction playing a game like this.
They don't suspect a thing.
Like, to give you a good perspective on Amanda's video games, like, so she liked Hogwarts Legacy. She's still in the process of playing through that. But she also played a lot of Animal Crossing, especially during COVID. But when Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth came out and they had the island mode, I legitimately passed the game to her just so she could do the island mode for me, because I felt like she would enjoy it way more than I would, and she maxed out the island mode. She was playing it that much. So I think it was like a week or two's worth where, like, I was playing the game and, like, I'd play it on stream and then I'd give it back to her so she could continue the mode. And then when I would go to Kiryu's side, she got sad because she couldn't go back, or we couldn't go back. But yeah, so that's the type of game that Amanda would like to play.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens, and when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed?
Which Dante boss theme from DMC4 is your favorite? I like the second one, I'd say.
Heavenly spear. But is she worthy?
This just looks like a mobile game. Who has a better theme song, Nero or Virgil? They're tied for me. I think it really depends on the mood that I'm trying to convey. The mood that I'm in is really more what dictates it. No, this is like Ghost of Yote, but if they had to drop the budget by like $50 million or something. However, the sad reality is that a game like this realistically has a potential of making more money than Ghost of Yote. Or at the very least, more of a profit than Ghost of Yote. What is this? The game or the stream? Because the stream is just the Xbox showcase. But that game was like mobile game.
패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Yeah, it is a good theme. It just gets overshadowed. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Joker, that describes it perfectly, to be honest. If you're in an aura farming in the rain mood, it's Bury the Light. Also, I don't, given the fact that RGG is making Project Century and Virtual Fighter, I don't foresee a Judgment 3 for a while. I heard rumors about a Judgment TV show, and I think that would be really cool. I'd like that. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The only thing that has really grabbed my attention this whole presentation was Ninja Gaiden 4. And that was it. This looks pretty fun, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's just more like my interest is really more in the hack and slash action games rather than, you know, first-person shooter, third-person shooter. That's just me, though. Is this Splinter Cell? No. See, for me, it's like, when I'm watching these presentations, it's like Brian Griffin from that one episode of Family Guy where he's like, God, every year I recognize fewer and fewer names. It's basically where I'm at with this. And again, that's not saying that, like, these games look bad. It's just not really in my interest. I like how you're totally unfazed by most of these games while I'm over here totally entranced in almost all of them, but I'm a guy who likes a wide variety of games. Yeah, it's just like, I think for me, a lot of the games nowadays just look and feel the same, and the ones that really grab my attention are the ones that feel different. Like, not, and that's also too, like, just in my very specific category, but just in general, right? Like, I think it was yesterday, there was a game that I forgot what it was called already, and I have to go back because I was genuinely interested in it. But the reason why I was interested in it was because it looked like a PS2 game. And not in terms of the graphics, but in terms of how it played. And it reminded me a lot of how, like, Sly Cooper looked and felt, basically. And that's something that drew my attention, as opposed to like another third-person shooter or another platformer or whatever. Super Meat Boy was actually pretty cool. I hadn't played any of the other Super Meat Boy games, but that was another like platformer game that looked interesting to me because it just looked more visually appealing to me. The Wu-Tang game was another one too, but it wasn't the Wu-Tang game. Also, what's up, Savage? How you doing? I think that, Bobster, that's also just a byproduct of V in general. Hello. You heading out? Yeah, you can do that. I have my phone, like, on, not mute. It's, like, it's on, so if you need to call me.
Okay. Did they answer?
Fair enough. Go get some coffee too
Hello
or something.
there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors.
Fair enough.
Every
Alrighty,
walk of
goodbye.
waterway,
Have fun.
From its mightiest
Knuckles.
of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank.
Well, I'm 17 and don't play games every now and then. I play a lot of the same games, so you probably have to play thousands of hours on hounds. Gotcha, yeah, that makes sense.
Worms. And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wasteland,
I want you guys to know
you can always find
that Microsoft and Bethesda axed this for this.
Life is your ticket to
Just a reminder.
Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable
It's okay,
garden.
808.
And nothing warms the heart.
Bethesda can't hurt you anymore.
Community.
I will be here to protect you.
A waste home. Join today. And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends.
What's your favorite video game of all time? Devil May Cry 5, baby. I gotta remake my top 10 favorite video games of all time.
World premiere.
I'm pretty sure that was Oh, now wait a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. What is this? Four-player co-op, okay. Bro, my man just did Judgment Cut. Is this co-op Devil May Is this co-op Devil May Cry? What the hell? Dude, that looked sick as shit. Wow. I have no idea what that was, but hell yeah, dude. Yeah, 808 was the cat. Yeah, that's the cat from Hi-Fi Rush.
World premiere.
Yeah, I also like how we are just going right into the next game instead of doing the Summer Game Fest thing. Or like what PlayStation was like, hey guys, we have some awesome games to show you, and then it shows mid. But yeah, I think that Reaping is right. I think that I gotta tackle the bigger project first, and that would be Resident Evil. I think you're right about that. Because then halfway through I can take a break and play through Ninja Gaiden, and then once I beat Ninja Gaiden 4, I can go back to Resident Evil. What is this game? It honestly, it reminds me of like a Skyrim, like not Skyrim, excuse me. No, this is what you call it? Pal World. You know, I'm not gonna lie though, like with all of the news and drama about Pal World. Oh, this isn't Pal World. Oh my god. Is Nintendo gonna have to sue another fucking company because it looks like Pokemon?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh my God, Tony Hawk jump scare.
We've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago.
Oh my God, I was not expecting to see you today, Tony Hawk.
I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the
Tony,
world. And that
a Hawk?
to me and the team.
Tony the Hawk?
All to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players.
I gotta take that picture.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops
RE0 and Outbreaks first. Take a break. Code Veronica and Revelations. Bet. Straight white old man jump scare. Oh my gosh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I cannot believe that we're getting. What the fuck? There's no way that's an actual skateboarding trick. That's crazy. Did I tell you guys about the one time that I tried learning how to skateboard? It did not go well. I felt so awkward. Like, I'm a parkour guy. I love doing parkour movements and running and doing that stuff. But for some reason, when it comes to having like a skateboard, a snowboard, roller skates, like Heelys, whatever, because I tried Heelys at one point. It just, I don't know why, it just doesn't vibe with me. I can't wrap my head. Motherfucker, it's Michelangelo. Oh my God, what are you doing here, Michelangelo? I was even gonna make a joke that it's not a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game without some third-party crossover. Oh my God, old white man jump scare. Is that motherfucking Doom guy? Oh my God. Oh my Lord, dude. That's so funny. and Jim says if Doomslayer isn't in the game. Oh, that's so funny. We had Leon riding a skateboard on the PS1 game. Did we really? Oh, that's so funny. And like, I was never really a Tony Hawk Pro Skater guy. Like, I had friends who were skateboarders, scooter riders, and they played a lot of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But for me personally, like, the only time I really played it was when I was at their house, and that was it. But I remember there being some crossovers and just like the stuff that I see online. But that is very funny that they had the Ninja Turtle. They had Michelangelo and Doomslayer in this trailer. I once tried to ride a skateboard and I hadn't fell and I hurt my back. Yeah, I tried. I remember the last time I tried it is when I was in high school, and my ex-girlfriend was like, "You should try riding a skateboard. I think you'd look cool." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So I tried it, and I was okay, but I tried doing like Heelys or not Heelys, like kickflips and whatever, and it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't really like the feeling of riding the skateboard is more what it was. And so I stopped. She did just want a skater boy, I'm not gonna lie. However, it's funny, and I've told this story before, but when I was in high school, a lot of people thought I did skate because of the way that I dressed, which was basically like a skater boy. Like, I had the skinny jeans and just wearing black all the time, and I had like this hair basically. So I basically did dress like a skater boy, and people would ask me all the time if I did actually skate, and I was like, no, I don't. I just like dressing like this. Yeah, and exactly. And then she said, "See you later, boy." That is basically what happened. Oh, Gears of War? Oh, Gears of War remaster. coming to more players than ever before.
Who decided to show up?
So does that mean we're getting it on PlayStation? Oh, holy shit. With crossplay, that's pretty cool.
Looks like they upgraded.
Cool, and 120 FPS gameplay too.
Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
BRB, let me know what happens. Sounds good. Gears of War Reloaded. That's cool. Play it Day 1 on Game Pass. How long is this presentation supposed to be, by the way? Is it 1 hour or 2 hours? Guys, it's Judgment. Excuse me. Oh, this is Persona, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my god. Yuri Lowenthal is in so much fucking trouble right now. Oh my god. Yuri died for this. Oh my god, Yuri Lowenthal. Oh no. Someone check on Yuri Lowenthal, see if he's okay. Hold on. I'm tweeting that shit right now.
You won't hear us. And the only way.
Oh my god.
Is if that's what we wanted.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the Atlas to be like, here we go. Persona 4 remake.
Explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question.
Yo, what's up, Rocco? How you doing?
Can you handle that?
I zoned out. Why are we talking about Yuri Lowenthal? Because Persona 4 remake got announced.
But you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room, the better.
Oh my god, I'm waiting for Atlas to send the fucking tweet.
The moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
That's mad funny.
You're paying for that.
Ooh, Sea of Thieves. Season 7. Jesus, 17. Amazing. That's awesome. I'm doing pretty good.
World premiere.
Okay. I don't know if that language was appropriate, but...
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Wait a minute. Wait, is this the Invincible game? I think this is the Invincible game, guys. Oh my god, it's the fucking Invincible game!
Not even close.
Holy shit. Oh my god, give us gameplay. I want to see some fucking gameplay. Oh my god, give me some fucking gameplay. Give me the gameplay. Give me gameplay. Yeah, lore accurate mark.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I actually really like the art style too. It again, it feels like it feels like an older like it reminds me of like that PS2 era, but with just slightly higher graphics.
I'm going to throw you off this planet for good.
Oh, here we go. Oh my fucking god! It's a fighting game? Holy shit! Oh my god! Shut up! Shut up, dude! A 3v3 tag fighting game with Invincible character. Oh my god! Oh my god! What are we doing? Oh my god! Tag fighters are back! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Xbox saw what Marvel was doing and said, "Yeah." Oh my god! It's like fucking Marvel Infinite and Dragon Ball Fighters all over again. What the fuck? Oh, dude! Oh, is that how the I was about to say, if that's how they end it too, Jesus. Wait, the wait is almost over. Wait, why the heck? Wait, why are you showing this here? Oh my god, man. Is this just them announcing that? Okay. Also coming to Xbox. Is it Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Xbox. Oh, that's mad funny. Oh my god. What, like 2 fucking years later, it's coming to Xbox? Oh, I didn't think I'd get to see Clive this weekend, but here we are. Final Fantasy 16 jump scares. Final Fantasy 16 is good. I am very, very curious to see how well this would sell on Xbox. Oh, it's available today. Wow. I can't. Wow. That's mad funny.
World premiere.
I hope it comes to PS5. Yeah, the PS5 logo for the Invincible game was on there, so it's coming to PS5. How long is this presentation supposed to be? I just got a PS5 for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, that's actually really funny though, that 2 years later, Final Fantasy 16 and Remake Integrate are coming to Xbox. So it really is just limited exclusivity now. Yeah, I wasn't sure how long this was gonna last. My best estimate was an hour to 2 hours. But man, now I gotta make a video about the Invincible. Dude, that's crazy. The fact that we... Could you imagine those developers? Because we knew that an Invincible game was happening, right? But the combo routes looked pretty nice. Who is the developer? Who's developing that game? Bro, they took notes from Mortal Kombat. For, like, just having Omni-Man in there. They were like, you know what? An Invincible fighting game could go kind of hard with all the different powers and stuff. And there's such a variety in the Invincible universe too. That's so cool.
Games like Psychonauts
And honestly,
showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences. Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next
depending on how the Marvel game plays versus the Invincible game, I think that's gonna decide which one I actually go for in terms of maining.
Without everyone who's been with us on this
I don't know.
Bringing a new generation of players.
If Marvel just feels like Guilty Gear, I might just do it for the suit ratings bank, and then that's it.
Celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next four.
I'm an innocent main. Don't. Oh wait, yeah, because it's 3v3, so we get 3 different characters, right? Oh my god, I don't even know who I'd play.
You've seen an incredible range of games from creators.
Oh my god.
The globe.
You know, it would be really funny if we got 3 different versions of Invincible, right? Like, what if we got like season 1 Mark, season 3 Mark with the blue suit, and like older Mark or something. Like I would love to have. I would love to have
the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox.
So this is the end of the show.
Yeah. Creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian.
Yeah, no, I feel like that handheld is going to
after showcase our
drop.
Begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended.
It's
look
gonna
at
flop.
Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the direct,
yeah,
we have
one more
a final world premiere.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna say that would be such a lame way to end this showcase. Yo, what's up, Mike? How's it going?
World premiere.
There's a butterfly that is clearly significant. If you announce Hellblade 3, I will walk out of this fucking room. I swear to God.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our
okay, Robot Man,
is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems.
Is this Halo?
Accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide.
I feel like I've seen that lady before.
Everyday life. Reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
No, I don't think. No, this would have. Yeah, I have no idea. TMC 2. Reaping saying control or Alan Wake 3. Yeah, I'm at a total loss. Like I said, I'm not an Xbox guy.
Powerful thing.
Oh, that wasn't very nice of you. I swear to God. Really? Really? Are you actually taking the piss right now? That was so stupid. that was so dumb. I gotta see. I gotta wait. Look at all these comments right now. Wait, viewers are reacting negatively to the announcement of a new Call of Duty game. No, I wanted to see it, damn it. I wanted to see the AI chat overview. The last one came out last year. Oh my God. I cannot fucking believe it. There was that little intrusive voice in my head that made me think, what if this is Call of Duty? Because like at the beginning I was like, okay, what could this be? I was like, because they have Activision. They could announce another Call of Duty, but then I feel like I got baited because why would you have Call of Duty as the last announcement? Because everybody knows a Call of Duty comes out wow. That's so stupid. Criticizing its repetitive cash grabbing. Is that what it said? Oh my God. Like it was, well, like here's the thing, right? Like to end your showcase like that is just a huge, not like a huge slap in the face, I guess, but it's just like, it felt like it was something, it could have been something else, but it was just kind of like a, everybody knows that the next Call of Duty is happening, right? So, oh my God, just, yeah, exactly. We knew it was coming some way or another, yeah. And it's not like Call of Duty is very interesting, so honestly I should not have yeah.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1.
Yeah, I just felt like I was kind of baited a little bit.
How people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people.
Because it just, I feel like it could have been something so much more interesting than just Call of Duty. So, and for people that like Call of Duty, I'm not saying that, oh, it's Call of Duty so it's bad. It's just the fact that I feel like it's like we all know that a new Call of Duty will come out every year, and it just feels like to end a showcase like that is just very stupid. So yeah, a bit too ambitious, yeah. So yeah, I mean, Danny did it. I mean, that's really how you best describe it, just stink bomb. So, but honestly, this showcase was not great. So let's take a look through this, like a quick recap. So if we start from all the way back here, right, to this like Fallout fishing simulator shit. So we had, I mean, we knew the Outer Worlds was coming. High on Life 2 is a pretty cool announcement. This thing is dead on arrival. The Xbox Switch handheld shit, this is dead. No one's gonna want to buy it. I will be very surprised if it is even moderately successful. Super Meat Boy was hype. Ninja Gaiden 4 was hype. Indiana Jones DLC was cool, even though I'm not really super invested in it. What else? Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox is pretty cool, but I mean, also, why the fuck is someone donating $2 to say that this was a weak and pathetic showcase? Why bro, I don't fucking understand people. I don't get it. I don't understand people. Fallout 76 DLC. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was actually hype. Gears of War was hype. Persona 4 remake was pretty cool, even if I'm not interested in it. Invincible fighting game stole the show. 100%. Who's making this? Did it say who was funding, or did it say who was making it? Skybound Games is who it is. So I was thinking, if like when I saw like the 1v1 thing that they were doing, I was thinking for a split second that maybe it was a fighting game. Like once I saw this, it made me think that it was a fighting game. Or right here, they did this like 3v3 thing. I was thinking could be a fighting game, right? But I was expecting arena fighter, like something similar to a Naruto Storm game. I did not think that we would get a 3v3 tag game in this style. So I'm just trying to look at the style of combat that they have. It's like, I see the jump, like it feels very similar in style to Mortal Kombat. But like combos like that looked really nice. And it looked like cancels and stuff. Captain Falcon. Oh my god, it's so bloody too. But like this is what kind of made me think it was more like Marvel-esque. Like when Eve does this combo right here, like she has a corner combo with cancels and stuff. So in like doing the 1-2, like that feels like a Doctor Doom corner combo. That looked really cool. And so like when they're on the ground, it kind of looked like Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to lie. But when they're in the air, that's what it makes it feel like more like what a tag game would be. At least in like the, you know, the Marvel versus Capcom sense. At least like this one scene. Bro, I hope I hope that Cecil was playable. That would be, Cecil would actually be like, would he be a joke character? Or would he actually be, I don't know, like teleporting assets and then like shooting shit? I just, yeah, Cecil with hit and missile assist. Actually, I would like to see it. That would be nice. But yeah, I just can't get over this like these two strings. I think really summarize my biggest thoughts on the game. Because when you see, I don't even know what the guy's name is, like the one who's wearing Invincible's old costume, the prototype costume, like this makes me feel like it's Mortal Kombat, but this feels like Marvel. Also, I love how he's one of the first character reveals. Can I just say, did they show Rexplode? I thought I saw Rexplode. Yeah, and then Mark does his super. Oh my god, this was such a surprise. Yeah, Xbox, PS5, and Steam. That's so crazy. Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing him. Yeah, there he is. He's in the cinematic. It's very interesting that they show him in the cinematic, but they don't show his gameplay, and instead they cut to what's his name? Like I said, I don't even know this guy's name. Yeah, this This had my attention. I'm very curious to to get my hands on this just to see how it feels. God, I don't even know who I'd play, dog. I have no idea who I'd even want to play. Oh my God. Mark, I gotta play. I just think it would be really funny if they had 2 or 3 different versions of Mark, just so I could have my triple Mark team, like I had triple Goku. Bulletproof? Okay, thank you. Because, yeah, I just remember even in the show, he just kind of felt like just a generic superhero. Which I guess makes sense. I still gotta finish season 3, by the way. I'm on the last episode. The movement will make or break this. If it doesn't have MVC style movement, it'll be... Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. And that's what, again, has me intrigued, because the ground combat looks very MK-ish, but the air combat feels MVC. What did I miss? You missed an Invincible 3v3 tag game. Skybound also made Fortnite, and oh, that's cool. Yeah, because right now we're just seeing combos. The combo strings just make me feel like it's slightly faster Mortal Kombat on the ground. But then I can't get over this Eve combo. The Eve combo in the air, keeping him juggled in the air for that prolonged period of time, makes me feel like it's Marvel. I can't get over this string. Now here's the thing, though. Would Cecil be base roster, or would he be DLC? I feel like Cecil would be like hype DLC. You know what I mean? I feel like Cecil as a DLC character would be really funny, but in a cool way also. Base roster because that motherfucker is not worth $5. No, they have to make him worth $5. I feel like Cecil could be DLC. Cecil screams DLC character to me. That's what I think. You have a tag fighter with bad movement, you just got Mortal Kombat or Injustice, which is basically run by zoners and mid-range characters. Yeah, exactly. Did we get any gameplay of Omni-Man? I don't think we got any gameplay for Omni-Man. It was every other character except Omni-Man and who was the other Viltrumite that was there too? Oh, okay. Conquest would be DLC for sure. I mean, it's inevitable we're getting DLC. That's why I'm saying that. But to be fair, the Viltrumites all do the same shit. Well, that's why I feel like they have to make the movesets a little more unique, right? Because yeah, like most of the characters in this universe, especially the Viltrumites, all do the same thing. But that I think is going to be a very interesting challenge to see how they play differently, you know? Like, it's kind of like how, you know, something in like the Naruto Storm games, all of the characters kind of play the same. They just have different functions, you know? But that's what I'm most curious to see about with this game, is how they make each of the characters different. Because I mean, like, you know, Mark and Bulletproof are just flying, punching dudes, right? So, like, what would make me want to play one over the other in terms of their moveset? Or can we just palette swap the characters and they play exactly the same? If this game doesn't have motion inputs, I'm probably not buying it. I will also second that. That's another thing that I feel like will make or break this for me, and I didn't even really think about that. If it doesn't have motion inputs, then I will be immediately uninterested. And honestly, like I said, because I've been talking about Marvel Tokon for the past week, and I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on it, Cosmic. But, like, for me, Marvel Tokon the movement and the gameplay flow is going to be the biggest make or break thing for me. But I didn't even think about the inputs, because yeah, if they don't have motion inputs and they do the whole like Mortal Kombat like down down back forward like down forward, like if they do that shit, then that's going to be a big contributing factor for me as well on if I actually want to get it or not. So 7-button game with no motion inputs. My overarching opinion on Marvel Tokon is that I'm sure they can win me over, but I don't want to play Strive as a tag fighter. Yeah, I'm basically on the same page with you. Because I personally don't really like the gameplay flow of Strive or BlazBlue. So that was the number one thing that concerned me about Tokon. I feel like depending on how this goes, this may have my attention over Marvel Tokon. And again, it really does just... It's going to be about gameplay flow, movement, and motion inputs. Those three are going to be the biggest thing. Actually, that was a... So there's super jump right there. And that looked like jump into flight cancel, into super jump. Wow. So she straight up has Neurobuster. That's cool. Oh, you froze on me. What the fuck? Max said that the game is being developed by KI devs. Oh. Suddenly that makes sense. Suddenly the way that the game looks makes sense. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, this was such a surprise. Because we knew that an Invincible game was being made, but I didn't realize that it had the potential of being a 3v3 tag fighter instead of an arena fighter. Because I feel like, even with like Dragon Ball Z, like Sparking Zero, or like I said, even the Naruto Storm games, I felt like the Invincible characters could really fit in that open worlds, like the open arena style fighter, like arena fighters, rather than 3v3 tag. So it's very interesting that they did this instead of that. And I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, this is the thing that stole the show for me, and I'm actually glad that I watched the showcase if just to see this. Because everything else, minus Ninja Gaiden, like Ninja Gaiden and this were the only things that I really got excited for. And even then I was already excited for Ninja Gaiden. So what time is it? Like 2:30. I will have to head out because we gotta go do like family dinner and whatnot today, but I'm glad that I tuned into this. This was such a nice surprise. You hate Marvel that much, now you're looking forward to this? No, I don't hate Marvel that much. It's that's taking my words and that's taking my words and completely misinterpreting them. It's like I said, it really is just based on those three factors. It's based on gameplay flow, it's based on movement, and it's based on motion inputs. It's those three things will dictate whether or not I play one over the other or both. So I mean, like, as much as I love what was it? Like, I'm trying to think of another example. Actually, no, here's a good example that I'll make. I loved the shit out of Injustice 2, but after a while, I just got so sick of the game, that the way that the game played, that I stopped having fun, because I was just getting so pissed every time that I was playing it. It just felt super uncomfortable after a while. So like with Marvel Tokon, if it doesn't feel right for me to play, then I'm just not going to play it. And if this feels right for me to play, then I will play this, you know? I mean, actually a good example would, like, another good example to that was like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, because I really liked the way that All-Star Brawl 1 played. But then I played All-Star Brawl 2, and I didn't really like it as much as 1, but it felt different enough to where I could kind of detach it, if that makes sense. but I preferred Multiverses over Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, at least in the beta stage. And then when the full release came out, I still played it a little bit and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So that's why I stopped playing All-Star Brawl 2 and Multiverses, is that it just went in a direction that I just didn't really enjoy playing, like continuing to play, if that makes sense. So yeah, even though I main Starfire for Injustice 2, it became too range heavy. Yeah, exactly. Like I remember when Black Manta came out and everyone was saying that Black Manta was meta because he had more tools to deal with anti-zoners because he was classified as an anti-zoner. And I think he ended up being one of the better characters in the game eventually because he was an anti-zoner, right? And at that point, if you had to make a whole character that's actually top tier, that the only reason why he's as good as he is because his entire gameplay is countering the meta that they created for the game, is kind of crazy. So, and I actually like playing Injustice 2 when it's like I'm playing as Robin, I'm playing against like Sub-Zero or something. But whenever I would go to Injustice 2 tournaments, it would basically be turned into a battle of I have to do whatever I can to get in with my very limited range tool set, while I have Batman spamming batarangs and Superman spamming lasers, and it was just so obnoxious to deal with. And I played Red Hood too, but I also felt like I had to play Red Hood because, and when I played Red Hood, I liked doing Red Hood combos, but the Red Hood matches would basically be turned into throwing Ninja Star, throwing Ninja Star, throwing mine into Ninja Star, throwing mine into Ninja Star, into trait Gunshoe. It's like, it felt so boring after a while that I just stopped enjoying it. And yeah, Injustice 2 did not really have great movement either. Red Hood had good movement because he had a dive roll that would go across the screen and you could EX it to make it a projectile as you moved forward with it. So they had to either block it or eat it. And that's what made that character super strong, especially in the beginning. I am going to sign off of YouTube first. I might stick around on Twitch for a little bit, but yeah, that was the Xbox showcase. So, hey, everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch another video of mine, you can check it out over on this side of the screen over here where Shadow the Hedgehog is. So, thanks for watching.